Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome to the Road to Masters 2. Today we are going to be jumping into our first full video inside of Masters rank. We're picking up from about 8,500 elo, guys, a little bit under halfway to Masters 2. We are also inside of the top 2,000 global rank and the top 200 US. So I'm really hoping that we'll be able to keep climbing up these global rankings, guys, and get a little bit closer to Masters 2 in each and every game. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Game number one, guys, we've got Heist. It's going to be Hot Potato, and my team's got the first pick. We actually have fellow content creator Bedlam on the team. His name is Bumblehead, in case you guys were not aware. So we've got Bedlam, we've got myself, and then we've got somebody else who has more elo than both of us. So I'm not mad about that at all. I do think I'm probably going to go with a Lily ban or something annoying that would be last pickable. I feel like I've banned Lily a lot recently, and my teammate banned Mina for some reason. We obviously had the first pick, so I was comfortable leaving it open, but she gets banned, Chuck gets banned, and Barry gets banned. So a lot of the best first picks are out of the way, including Cordelia. I'm not exactly sure what brawler Bedlam's gonna want to go with. I'm gonna let him cook if he wants to cook. I feel like Sam would be pretty fun. I do think Kaze's a lot better, so I'm definitely feeling a little bit of relief. I know Bedlam's a good player. I know he likes messing around with fun picks, but yeah, Kaze's definitely the pick over Sam. Even though I think Sam could have had a pretty decent use case here, like, I'm definitely feeling a lot safer with the Kaze. So W Bedlam for going with the real pick, and the other team is going to start immediately trying to counter that out. They've got a Crow already. I'm not really too sure what I want to go here. I feel like most of the best heist brawlers on this map have already been banned out or picked. So, I mean, I'm kind of looking at Bull. I'm kind of looking at Charlie as some picks that could be pretty solid here. I feel like they're both not that great into the Crow, though. I feel like Otis would be a really good pick for me, especially since it's very good into the Kaze. So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards right now. They obviously have the Griff for the wall break, so I don't really want to be going Rico or the dog as much as I was kind of originally anticipating. Trying to see if there's anything else obvious I'm missing. I do really want to give you guys an Edgar game soon, but into the Griff and the Crow, that's definitely not going to be it. I think I'm probably going to go Otis here. Unless somebody else has a good suggestion, I feel like the Otis is going to be the best option I could go with. It keeps them from taking Otis to counter Bedlam. I feel like I have a decent enough matchup into the Crow, into the Griff with the Otis. I mean, Otis is low-key such a versatile brawler in this meta. I feel like it's really hard to go wrong with him. And also now if my teammate wants to go double aggro, we took away the best tank counter in the game, so he could probably go Bull if he wants to. I don't like the Larry into a wall break Griff, but I guess it is what it is, man. I guess it is what it is. I don't get to draft for everybody. In fact, I only get to draft for myself. So, not my favorite draft. I do like the Kaze. I do like the Otis. And I guess we'll just see if me and Bedlam can carry. I mean, we should be the two best players in this lobby. No self-glaze or anything, but we play Brawl Stars for our job. So, I mean, it's kind of a little bit embarrassing if we aren't good at the game. You know what I'm saying, chat? They get a Juju, though. And I really don't like their comp that much. They don't have a ton of safe damage outside of, like, Crow jumps and Griff cards. And we got the pretty much guaranteed damage with the Kaze. So unless they're going to leave the Griff back on permanent defense, we should be able to outdamage them. Into game number one, guys. Very excited to be playing with Bedlam. What I am not as excited about is that I forgot to switch to the vision gear. So that's a little bit rough for me. It should be okay, though. I'm not going to crash out about no vision gear. We're going to fat splatter down the middle. Obviously, it's going to be my job to hold it down on defense. I guess myself and Larry are kind of both going to be responsible for that part of the game, but we're just going to be trying to hold down the Crow right here. This would have been a heck of a lot easier with the vision gear, chat. I'm not going to lie, it would have been a lot easier with the vision gear, but I mean, if the Griff wants to stay over here, that's pretty cool by me. As long as he's not hounding my boy Bedlam, that's going to be a pretty solid deal for us. We are going to be able to get the first blood there. And now we've got the Crow here. We get the second blood and the first blood. We don't get the Diddy blood, though, so that's okay. I don't even know what I'm talking about, chat. The Juju's just trying to scout us out here, and she's doing a decent job of keeping us back, but I mean, she's not really going to be able to do much more than that. We're going to fat splat the Griff. I don't think we get a kill there, but we are going to be able to start touching up the safe now. So we're going to crack it. We're going to see. Maybe we even... Oh, my God, dude. I'm actually farming this Griff right now. I am genuinely farming this Griff, bro. Genuinely. Maybe I can kill the Crow before I inevitably die to the Crow poison. I don't die. That's huge. That is huge. We're just going to put Fat Splat in the middle. Buy us a little bit more time. Should I have healed? Probably. You probably could make that argument that I should have healed. I kind of want to wait for this guy to pop out and then hit him with the starfish. I still die? Even with the starfish, bro? That is so toxic. Okay, Larry, please finish this guy off. We've got a big lead right now. This is looking a little bit tough to choke, especially since we have the Kaze. Like, she can just get onto the safe kind of whenever she wants. So I'm hoping that that's going to be what she continues to do. The Griff is griefing already. Alright, the Griff is griefing already. I'm not mad about that. I am not mad about that. I'm a little bit mad about that, though. I want to give you guys real games. I wanted to have a little bit of a sweater with Bedlam, but you know what, man? If I have to win and push closer to Masters 2, I guess I gotta win and push closer to Masters 2. My teammates should be able to finish off the safe here, so I'm not even gonna worry about it too much. El Griff, definitely gonna be reporting that kid. I think the Juju was not a great pick, but like Griff is a worse pick in my opinion. I get why you would go Griff into a Kaze, but I feel like that's a sell pick more than the Juju is. I think Juju's low-key one of the most valid, versatile, underrated brawlers. All of the words that I can think of to describe her. Anyway, chat, let's do it again. Let's show some love to Bumblehead here, and let's get back to work. We're gonna fat splat the mid. God, Bedlam always egos me, bro. He hates acknowledging that I'm a fellow content creator. Whatever, bro. One day we'll be friends, bro. One day we'll be friends. Let's see if we can blick up the Crow a little bit. And in fact, I can. In fact, I can. The Griff is scouting nothing and nobody. That's what I'm saying, bro. This guy's easily the worst one on the map. I'm not hearing the Juju slander, bro. I'm genuinely not hearing the Juju slander. I missed the safe, which is a little bit frustrating, but it should be okay. My Larry's doing his thing to a pretty high degree. We're going to be able to kill that guy. I kind of just want to stay up here and keep on farming like the defenders for the other team so that Bedlam can keep on cooking the safe. Does that make sense, guys? You guys follow my train of thought here, right? Wait, yo, hold on. Hold on. That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. I guess I just didn't play a lick of defense there. Okay, yeah, I did not realize that Griff was like that. I did not realize that Griff was like that, but we are in a tie game indeed. Not ideal for us, but we are going to be able to move up and probably just finish it off here. Yeah, maybe it was a little bit questionable that I didn't play any defense, but it didn't end up mattering. My extra damage helped us out in the base race. A little bit questionable, but it's okay, man. It's perfectly fine. Definitely would have felt like a little bit of an idiot if we ended up losing that game because I refused to play defense. But guys, we win the game. We get the most kills. We go 7-3. Bumblehead does yoink our star player, but you know what? We're still gonna show love. Maybe we'll throw a friend request. He's definitely got him blocked. No, it's okay. One day, like I said, one day we'll get Bedlam. Anyway, chat, we're gonna win that game. We're gonna get 95 elo, and we are going to be pretty freaking close to halfway to Masters 2, man. This season is going suspiciously well. We got to make sure that we don't fall off soon. Game number 2, guys, we've got Bounty. Dry season is going to be the map. We've got the first pick. I'll probably leave Mina. I feel like I used to always ban Mina in situations like this, but the more I've played her, the more I realize she's just, like, objectively the best brawler in the game. Like, I feel like we probably should be taking her if she's there. Anyway, I did not really think about my ban too much. We're going to end up going with an Angelo. My teammates banned out the Jay and the Diddy. The other team bans out Mina, Ali, and the Lily. Honestly, love the other team's bans a lot more than mine. I feel like those are a lot of last pick brawlers that they would have benefited from leaving, but I'm okay with it, man. I feel like Jean is not the best first pick, but I'm not gonna crash out about it. I feel like I would have preferred a Byron. I feel like I would have probably preferred a Kaze even. And obviously Mandy is gonna be up there for me as well, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I would obviously love if I could play the Mandy. I feel like Jean probably gives us a little bit more versatility, so I'm definitely not mad about it. But now I'm a little bit mad about it because they get my Mandy. All right, bro. They're gonna go double sniper. They get Mandy. They get freaking Belle. I do like the Kaze pick. What I don't like is myself playing the Kaze. Does that make sense, guys? Of course it makes sense. You guys know what I'm saying. I really hope that he plays Kaze and that I can go like anything else. Maybe I want to go Squeak. Maybe I want to go freaking Nani. I know you want me on the Kaze, dude. God dang it. I'll take freaking Kaze. Can you take something that I can switch, bro? Can you please take something that I can switch? I promise you don't want to see me on the Kaze, bro. I promise. I think Byron's good. I was a little bit worried about that because, like, it feels like a little bit too much poke with the Byron and the Jean, but Byron's got a really broken Hyper. I feel like Piper does make more sense. Oh my god, please let me get the Piper, bro. I promise I will feed families with my Piper gameplay, and I will starve families with my freaking Kaze gameplay. I'll take away food stamps with my freaking Kaze gameplay, bro. Do not give me the Kaze. I really want the Piper so bad. Other teams got the last pick coming up here. They've already got 2 snipers, and they are going to add a 3rd. Oh my goodness, please don't make me play this brawler. Please don't make me play this brawler. Please give me the Piper. Please give me the Piper. Yes, sir! All right, chat, we got the Piper. We get a little bit bailed out there. W freaking mans for throwing me the Piper. This game has just got a whole lot better. Game number 2, guys. If we win this one, we might be able to get about halfway to Masters 2, but of course, let me knock on wood because we don't want to curse ourselves. Let me show some love to this Kaze player because, oh my goodness, dude, this is actually so much better for me. Astronomically better for me, bro. Astronomically better. Anyway, we've got Mandy in the middle over there. We've got Belle on our side, and I'm gonna get tapped immediately, which is not great. We're gonna curve the Belle, see if my Kaze can maybe get enough damage to finish that off. She does not, but that's okay. I am gonna be a little bit weak to the Mandy. Oh my goodness, was that a Vengeful Spirit kill? W teammate. I have to assume that was a Vengeful Spirit kill. Don't really know what else it could have been, but we're gonna heal back up. We're gonna get our freaking shield back. And we finally tapped the gray. Holy crap, that took way too long. I might just go flank up here. I was debating throwing out a curve, but I think I was too far away. Did Kaze get a trade? I think Kaze got a trade. I have to assume Kaze got a trade. I like that pin. Where'd she get that pin from? Doesn't really matter, but like... Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Kaze's going in. She gets the Mandy. The gray's got to be weak over there. I mean, my Kaze is like doing fine, but like we're just getting like negative elixir trades. I should have jumped. I should have jumped. It's okay. It's totally okay, guys. It's totally okay, guys. I sold the lead. It is what it is. We do hit a tap right there, which is nice. My joysticks are starting to tweak again. You guys did let me know in the comments that it is not my fault for being sweaty. It's actually just the freaking game's fault for like some iPad glitch or something. Really hate to see that. Really hate that my movement is chopped now, but you know what, man? I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. We just got to make sure that we are playing extra safe. We're jumping out of that, bro. Thank goodness. Okay, W reaction time for the first and only time in my life. Kaze gets a kill. Is she going to be able to get out? Is she going to be able to get out? She's going to be able to get out. She's not going to be able to get out. We get the curve, though. Oh, my God. How do we not trade that? How do we not trade that? Okay. Not looking ideal. Not looking ideal. We have 16 seconds left, though, and we have a Kaze with hyper, so that's a bad hyper. That's a bad hyper. That's a little bit of a bad hyper. We get a nice little hyper charge of our own, though, and yeah, there's the Mandy hyper. All right. Well, that's going to do it for us, chat. Let's just slap our freaking forehead. Okay, that game went downhill when I died to the first Mandy super when I had a jump in my pocket. I should never be dying to a Mandy super when I got a Piper jump in my pocket, but guess what I did? I died to a Mandy super when I had a Piper jump in my pocket. But it's okay, guys. We won't make the same mistake twice. I love learning from my mistakes, and it's only a mistake if you don't learn from it. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, turn that L into a lesson, bro. Turn that L into a lesson. All right, we're going to get the blue star. Kaze is going to keep on doing her little tradey trade thing. I missed my curve immediately because I'm chopped. We should be able to get that trade out, though. Very, very well played by myself, I would have to argue. I would have to make that argument. Got to do a little self-glaze after I do a little bit of self-loathing. You know what I'm saying, guys? You know what I'm saying, guys. We've got the Bell on our lane. Easily our best matchup, so let's try to keep on capitalizing on that curve. Oh, why didn't you teleport, kid? That's almost as bad as me not jumping. It's probably a little bit worse, or a little bit better than me not jumping. I saw a bell trap go down next to that trash can, so we're definitely going to keep our eyes peeled. I guess more like our feet peeled. We're going to keep our feet peeled for that. That's such a weird thing to say. Good pull from Gene. I mean, this game is going a lot cleaner. A hell of a lot cleaner. A hell of a lot cleaner. We've got the gray on our side, so we've got to be prepared to exit the premises if he decides to teleport in soon. Mandy is just trying to scout my lane out here, so we're just going to fade it low-key. Okay. Okay. Let's be patient. Kaze's going in. That's the opposite of patience, but you know what? Who do I care? All right, really good stuff from her. The Gray refuses to teleport to stay alive, which I guess makes sense at this point. Like, they kind of need it for an aggro play, but I feel like dying twice with a teleport in your pocket is bad. Like, I died once with a jump, and then you know what I did? I adjusted, bro. I adjusted my play style, and I jumped over the freaking thing. We're going to get another kill. My teammates probably cooked. Psych. W help, W assistance. All right, it's just Mandy left over here. We're probably pretty good in this game. I have a hard time seeing us losing this, but it's always possible. You could always get bountied in bounty. Believe it or not, guys, you can always get bountied in bounty. My Kaze is going to make sure that doesn't happen, though. We win a very convincing game, and it really just comes down to, like, keeping the lead from the beginning, bro. Like, if we sell the lead at the beginning, then we have to push in. My Kaze has to suicide a lot more. If we have the lead, then they have to push into us, and then their Gray has to save his teleport for whatever reason. I don't really know how I'm overly justifying it, but that was good stuff, bro. That was good stuff. Let's try to do it one more time. We're going to throw up a pin, try to match our Kaze swag a little bit, try to match her fly. All right, Mandy probably knows that we're on this side again. I mean, we have been on this side every single game, so would be hard to imagine why I would switch it up at this point. We are going to just continue to try to look for this Gray. I do not want to get Gray pulled. My teammate gets Gray pulled. We're just going to curve Gray. Oh my God, what a bad curve. Got to slap my forehead for that, bro. Got to slap my forehead for that. We got 14 seconds till we get it back. So honestly, I might just chill for a little bit. Like, they're not really going to be able to do too much pushing. I also haven't seen a Mandy cookie shot yet, so maybe she's rocking slow. Probably is rocking slow into the Kaze. I guess that... Nope, never mind. I lied, chat. I lied. It's easily a cookie shot. I am one, though, and I don't have jump. I don't think Mandy has super, so I'm not really that worried about it, but definitely something to keep my eyes peeled for, bro. There we go. Okay, now we got super. Now we're pretty safe as long as my reaction timing is on point, which, of course, it is. I would never fail. This guy's a little bit lost. God, what a horrible pull, dude. What a horrible pull. I mean, I get what he was... Alright, we gotta stop doing that, bro. We gotta stop doing that. I said I wasn't gonna do that again. At least I had my shield this time, so I didn't sell the lead, but that would have been embarrassing. That would have indeed been embarrassing. We're gonna go for a curve. Oh, let's go! L Gray for not tanking for his teammate. That was really good stuff, though. That was really good stuff, though, guys. I told you! That was not the button I wanted to press. Whatever, bro. Not gonna waste time on the freaking stream deck. When we've got a freaking Brawl Stars ranked game to win. My teammates are going in right now. Can I get a tap? I can get a tap. Can I get a curve? I can get a curve! Let's go, dude! I told you I'd feed families on the Piper, bro. I told you I'd feed families on the Piper. My Kaze knows it, too. She knows she made the right call getting me on that Pipes. We're gonna go for the Mandy. She does have Hyper. That's scary. Psych, we get the kill. We're gonna get all the way the flip out of here, and then just kind of spam auto aim, try to keep the gray as weak as we can. Mandy bricked hyper, and that's gonna do it, chat. That's gonna freaking do it. We get a third win in the video, bro. We haven't lost a ranked game in a very long time. Since I got back from my Nashville vacation, I have not lost a single game, bro. I'm 6-0 since I've been back, and we're gonna try to make it 7-0 in the next game. Oh, we beat Bumba. We beat Bumblehead Bedlam. We beat Bumblehead Bedlam. That's what you get for egoing me. Accept my friend request and acknowledge me in your chat when I say GG's. Let's go, man. That feels really good. We're definitely throwing him the like. Maybe a little bit of ego battle right here, but you know, sometimes Titans clash, and one of them's got to come out on top. This time, it's little old DBS, man. Let's freaking get it, baby. How much elo do we get from that? 91, not that bad, but we are above halfway to Masters 2, bro. That feels amazing, bro. We are absolutely flying through Masters 1, and we're gonna try to keep it going in game number 4. Let's get it. Game number 3, guys. I know I was saying game number 4 last time. I'm delusional. I forgot how to count. This is, in fact, game number 3. But anyway, guys, it's triple dribble. We've got first pick, and I was gonna say I'm easily leaving Mina, but would you look at who got banned? It was the easy Mina. Whatever, man, is what it is. What am I gonna ban? I don't really have any super strong preferences, but like, since they have the last pick, I don't know, bro. I'm just gonna go with Ollie. Kind of ran out of time. Kind of was yapping a little bit too hard. Kind of forgot how to count, but it's all good. We got Ollie, Otis, Mina, Cord, and Hank banned out. I was really happy Cord was banned out. Like, if we get him with the first pick, that's awesome, but otherwise, I did not want to see that man on my screen. I don't know if I like the Jay. I feel like Jay fell off a little tiny bit, but I do still think he's probably a little bit better than Byron, a little bit better than Max. Probably the best support in the game. I don't mind the Juju, though. I feel like that would have been a solid shout as well. But the Jae-Young is going to do what the Jae-Young does, man. We've got a good support. We've got free reign to go aggro with the rest of the draft. So maybe I'll be able to go Ashe. Maybe I'll even be able to get a little freaky and hop on, like, the Trunk or something like that. Not going to get too ahead of myself. We'll see how hard the other team goes on the tank counter side of things. Instead of going with the tank counter, they're going to go with the aggro of their own. They're going to take the Kaze off the field here. Not really my favorite in Brawl Ball. I feel like it's probably her worst game mode out of all the game modes, but I mean, she's a broken brawler. She's pretty much good everywhere, and they're going to get Willow as well. So they've got a really good draft so far. I feel like I might be glazing a little bit. I feel like Juju would still be pretty solid here. I don't want to go too aggro into the Willow, so like I'm trying to think of what I can go, but like low-key Willow covers so many freaking bases in Brawl Ball, bro. She's such a good Brawl Ball brawler. That's kind of a little bit hard to say, but you guys know what I mean. She's amazing, and I don't really want to go too aggro into that, bro. I don't know, man. I don't want to waste a Jae-Young, but at the same time, like, I don't really know what to do. Like, do I go Ashe, bro? I feel like I might go Ashe. I'm not really too sure, bro. Does my teammates have any singular suggestions? The only other thing I'm thinking about is low-key Meeple. I feel like we don't have enough damage. Yeah, we don't have enough damage if I go Meeple. I think Bad Bunny is correct to throw me back on the Trash Can Man, so we're gonna jump back on the Trash Can Man, bro. I got Ashe cosplay right here, chat. Let's freaking go. Anyway, guys, I like our draft. Not my favorite in the world, but we'll see what the other team is gonna go to counter me now. Like, they really only have Willow for tank counter, and we have Juju, which is better in the thrower 1v1, so I like that matchup. They're gonna go with the Mortis. All right. That's low-key the best pick that they could have rocked with, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty solid into me. Very good into Juju. Very good into Jae-Young. The only thing that we can kind of hope for is that he feeds me and Juju Hypercharge. Like, the Juju Hyper should hypothetically feed families, so I'm kind of counting on that. Definitely nervous about this one. Game number 3, guys. We're trying to keep our undefeated streak rolling, and we have got to make sure that we do that by shutting down this Mortis player. Mortis and Kaze is a crazy combination, but it's going to be pretty decent to me, bro. It's going to be pretty decent to me, especially if we all group up and just get absolutely banged by the Mortis right here. He's going to go in. He probably didn't care too much about surviving that. He's just going to work towards cycling his bats. Willow already has super. That is bad for us. That is bad for us. I'm going to die right there. Not a good death to take. I mean, we're just going to get scored. Jay, get back, bro. Jay, what is he doing, bro? Why was he standing still? Jae-Young, what are you doing, brother? What are you doing, brother? Karaoke is next Wednesday, my brother. That was horrible. Okay. I mean, he probably just had a little bit of a Wi-Fi issue, bro. It's all good. It happens to the best of us. Yeah, we might have lost this game, chat. I mean, that's Mortis Hyperbats if I've ever seen him. Yeah, all right. Well, Fry's in my bag, bro. I'm not going to fully blame our Jae-Young. I do think that we could have defended the first goal with him. But yeah, we definitely were going to get clapped on that second one. I don't know, man. Do we just need to, like, score immediately before the Mortis gets a hyper? I kind of think so. But I also kind of think that the Mortis last pick might have, like, solo won them the game if I'm being so real with myself. So I don't really know what I can do about it. I don't really know what I can do about it. We're going to have to play a little bit more aggressive. I mean, as long as we group up, or don't group up, I mean. As long as we don't group up, I mean. We're just going to do this. I'm going to have to heal. Sometimes you press the green button, sometimes you don't press the green button. I swear that was one of the times where I pressed the green button, but I guess that I didn't press the green button. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to move up on Akaze. She's invisible. You're not slick, kid. You're not slick. Okay, let's see what we can do. I mean, I'm probably going to get dashed on in a sec here. We're just going to help our teammates out with the Mort. We do get that kill, which is nice. Kaze's going all the way. That's not going to work. That's not going to work, buddy. Okay, my pets are going to get destroyed by the Willow. Not a whole lot I can do about that, but we'll just kind of take the L there and see if we can get a little bit of positioning back. Maybe we get a tap there. We don't get a tap there. I mean, we're kind of just feeding. Okay, we can get a little bit of damage out. Oh, I timed that so bad. I am going to heal myself, though. My J should be able to score. I'm just going to tank for him. My J does score. This guy is moving like he's never played the game before, and I'm a little bit nervous about him, but that worked out pretty well for us. I don't really know why I'm on speed gear, too. I feel like heal gear probably would have been more beneficial. We're going to pop hypercharge, though. I think we get that kill. Beautiful work. We do get that kill. The Willow does melt my rats, so definitely not the best use of those. Definitely not the best use of those. I get mind control. Don't let me get the ball. I think she waited too long. I think she waited too long. Okay, we get a little bit bailed. We get a little bit bailed. I'm probably dead here. Just kill me before the Mortis does. I'm honestly not mad about that. We've got the Gree Hyper. Look at how fast he is, bro. Gree Hyper is so disgusting. I think we get this kill. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. Okay, we waited. W wait. We're going to throw our rats over there. I mean, as long as we're not throwing it onto the Willow, we're in a good spot. My JS Hyper, does he want to go crazy with it? Does he want to go crazy with it? We're going to get cycled out pretty freaking hard here. Yeah, okay. Not a whole lot we can do about that. We also don't have to score, though. We have 30 seconds left. As long as we don't get scored on, we're going to be in a beautiful position here. I really don't want to get freaking Willow hypered. I mean, they're cornering the ball. Oh my god, is this woman getting value out of my hyper, bro? That is hella disrespectful. Okay, we got 15 seconds. I think I just score here. Alright, we're just gonna score there, man. That was a little bit of a nervous end to the game. I definitely felt pretty bad when I pressed my purple button and then I got hit with Willow's yellow button, but we got away with it. The Ashe pick is working out a little bit better than I would have thought into the Willow and the Mortis, but I'm feeling good about this. We just got to do it one more time, and it really all comes down to not getting absolutely clapped by the Mort, bro. I feel like if we don't get absolutely clapped by the Mort, we are in an amazing position. The Kaze is a little bit lost right here, too. I might just see what I can do about this, bro. Can I tank this? I can't. But we can get a lot of kills there. We can get a lot of kills. Mort's going to get the ball. Ah, that was very close to being perfect timing. Okay, we got that kill. Kaze's got super. I'm just going to throw the ball up a little bit. Yeah, she's going to be really annoying about this, isn't she? Isn't she? Okay, we're going to go here. We're going to pop super in the rats. That's going to kill the Mortis, and I think Bad Bunny's going to get it in. W, Bad Bunny. Let's freaking go. I've actually never listened to Bad Bunny, guys. Let me know your favorite Bad Bunny song in the comments down below, because I kind of want to get hip. Everybody says he's the best. Okay, we're going to get freaking supered here. Hypercharge, bail us. W, bail. W, bail. My rats are going to be able to do a lot of work up here. I don't want to get mind controlled, but if I am going to get mind controlled, I want it to be as far away from the goal as I can. That's okay. That's okay. We're going to kill our Juju, but it doesn't really matter that much. I mean, I've got full positioning here. If I get the ball, I might be out of here. I think I got this. Whoa! Let's go, man! 3 wins! 3 games, 3 wins. We haven't lost a game in so long, bro. We're actually so dialed in. W, Bad Bunny, for putting me back on the Ashe. That was a very W-calm situation. My Jae-young, he had a couple sus moments, but he got it together. Feeling amazing about that. And, yeah, that's really about all I got, man. Ashe is definitely feeling strong. I want to say he's the best tank in the game, so I'm just going to say it, man. Ashe is the best tank in the game. Let's go, man. Can we do it? Can we get above halfway? I think we already were above halfway, actually. But now, we're in position to maybe even get 9K elo right here, chat. 8861. Feeling really good about this. Let's get into game number 4. Game number 4, guys. Last game of the day, for real this time. We've got Bounty. It's Layer Cake. We've got Bagels and Roxanne Wolf on the team. I'm going to ban Mina. Never mind. They're going to ban Mina. I'll go with the Kaze ban. I like the comms from Bagels right there. We're just going to get her out of there. The 2 most broken women in the game, both going to be banned. And then our other boy is going to ban out the Byron. We also have Jay, Lily, and P getting banned out by the other team. Very valid bans across the board, except for Mr. P, but we don't have to talk about that. My guy wants the Gray. All right, well, never mind. Gray is not going to be on the menu today, boys. They're going to go with the Gray. My guy wants either Charlie or Jean. I'm pretty good with either of those. Charlie's a little bit more like safe, and then Jean is obviously a little bit more of a win condition, so I I think I probably would prefer a Gene. If we get both of them, I'm pretty cool with that too, though. Maybe that's what the comms that Bagel is trying to throw out right here. I'd definitely be chill with that. I feel like we might as well do it, bro. Obviously, you guys know me. You guys know I probably want to go Mandy here. I feel like Juju would be a good shout too, but with the gray hooks, that's going to make that a little bit more difficult to pull off. I feel like Meeple is an underrated pick on this map and probably a little bit better into the gray than the Juju would be, but Juju just holds it down so well on this map, so I'm not going to crash out about it. I'll even vouch for it, bro. I'll even go one step above crashing out and fully vouch for the Juju pick. I mean, I've just seen too many of my teammates getting hounded by the 5 million HP Gree. I do not want it to happen to us, and I would love it to happen to them, especially since Juju's a great pick into Charlie too. I feel like it just makes sense, but they're going to go with a very aggressive pick. It's going to be a Kenji. We already have the Charlie for this, so I'm not really that worried about it, but I'm still a little bit worried about it. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. I feel like I'm going to end up having to go aggro here, whether it's like Buster or Hank, or like maybe even the Ash again. I feel like Kenji and the Ash is like kind of a good Kenji matchup though. They do get the Gene with the last pick. I definitely can't go Mandy anymore. I low-key probably could go Ash though. Even though it's like sus, like I feel like it would make sense to not allow the Kenji to push into us that hard. I would also be able to have my rats to tank for the Gene. And honestly, I've never played Ash in Layer Cake, and I kind of want to test it out. So I'm going to go on my full Ash main arc. I've never been good at tanks, but I feel like Ash like is a little bit more of a skilled tank. Like you can actually aim and like actually peek with him. I feel like Ash suits my playstyle a lot more than like these brain dead dive brawlers. So I'm going to try it out. I don't feel great about it, but let's see if I can pull it off. Last game of the day, guys. We've got a very interesting bounty matchup laid out ahead of us, and they have got the awesome free Kenji skin. That probably is not that much ore anymore now that everybody has it, but it's all good, man. It's all good. Obviously, they get the first star with the Ken, so we're just going to have to play a little bit slow right here. I think that they're all three to the left, and I was wrong. I was horribly wrong. We're going to use our gadget to heal up, though. I mean, this guy's going to be going all around the world for it. We're going to end up getting that kill, and I'm barely going to be able to survive. Me and Roxanne are both so weak, but we both get away with it. Bagels, you want to stay alive too, baby? Good stuff. Good stuff. Maybe we can catch the Gene. We can, dude. Honestly, perfectly played for my teammates and I. Perfectly played for my teammates and I do have 4 stars, so I am the only one who can't die, which is not super ideal considering I'm literally Ash and I want to play pretty aggro. I think we can line this up, though. I think I get that kill with the rats, at least. Okay, W Juju. Our rats are going to be able to tank for us for a little bit. The other team is looking a little bit mad so far, but we do have the lead by 1 star. I think I fed Gray Pull. He might have already had it, actually. Who am I kidding? They're not happy with the Gray, or with the Ken. They are not happy with the Ken. God, why does everybody love griefing immediately? All right, great Gene pull. Credit where it's due. That was a good Gene pull. We're going to be able to clap this guy, though, pretty easily. Let's show some love to the Gray, man. I feel like he's not having a great day over here, so we're going to try to brighten up his day a little bit more. Hopefully, we can help our teammate out here, but it's looking a little sus. I mean, I'm not really worried about that. Not really worried about that. We're going to throw our Hyper Rats, and then we're just going to try to catch up to the Gray. Maybe my Rats got me, honestly. I think my Rats got me. Let's go, dude. 7-star Ash and Layer Cake, bro. I told y'all to trust my Ash. I told y'all to trust my Ash, bro. It's actually working so well. Dude, did I become a better drafter by taking 5 days off of the game? Low-key, chat. Low-key. Are they all crying in the corner? I feel like they're probably crying in the corner, but with my 7 stars, I am definitely not going to be the one to go figure it out. I mean, there's 10 seconds left in the game, bro. Honestly, you guys have fun up there. You guys have fun up there. I did all I needed to do this game. I'm just going to go hide back in the corner. Let's, oh, I wanted to drink some juice, actually. All right, we'll drink some juice. Let's go, chat! This is honestly a perfect video. Bro, we had an undefeated video yesterday. We are 1 singular round away from an undefeated video today. I don't want to say it too loud because then I'll jinx myself. Knock on wood. But we might be able to do it, chat. We might be able to do it. Let's get back to work. Let's go back into the middle. And no, actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that this time. We're going to try to catch him off guard. We are going to try to catch him off guard. We're going to go up the right side. Okay, okay. I mean, they're all chilling up here. They are all chilling up here to a very high degree. Obviously, they get the blue. We know that. We have accounted for that. I'm going to try to feed off Ken. I feel like me and Kenji just both kind of feed off each other, but I used to not like, I used to like Kenji and Ash because like when Ash and Kenji go like band for band, then the Kenji wins that because his hyper was better, but now low-key the Ash hyper might be better, so I feel like that band for band doesn't like, it's probably like a little bit even now. I still feel like it might favor the Kenji a bit, but I feel like I can justify taking that matchup now, so we're going to do it. The Gray is going to have pull. Is he going to go for me or my teammates? What a nice long pull, kid. Haha. Let's drink some juice to celebrate that. We are still losing, actually. Let me focus up, bro. I think we run this guy down, though. We actually don't run that guy down. That's kind of frustrating. I feel like I should have had that. This man Gene just vengeful my rats. That's actually hella disrespectful, but it's okay. Ooh, yikes. Okay, well, that's not good. That's not good. Can I get a little bit of damage off there? Not really. Yeah, that's my bad. I mean, it's not a huge deal, though. It's not like we were winning and I sold the lead. Like, I get a little bit closer to my hyper. They clap me up a little bit. It's a pretty even trade, I think. Not anymore, though. Not anymore, though. Okay. We'll get a little bit of hits off there. I'm one shot away from my hypercharge, so hopefully we can use that to kind of run down. Okay, yeah, no, we can. We're going to pop our heal. Our rats should be able to get our rage all the way back up. We're going to go for the Gene first and the Gray second. That's going to be a double kill. I do not know where Kenji is, though. Does my guy have a cocoon yet? All right, well, I don't know why that guy didn't do anything to get out of there, but we have solo clutched the lead for our entire team. I feel like I'm honestly playing out of my mind on the trash can right now. So let's just try to make sure that we don't sell it. I've got rats ready. I feel like I'll probably play them now. That's probably decent timing. They got the Kenji and the cocoon too. Beautiful work there. Oh, yikes. Okay, I get pulled. I don't think that's enough. It actually is not going to be. It's going to be negative enough because I get to farm another kill. Let's go, man. Perfect game. 9-1 rat. 9-1 Ash, bro. 9-1 Ash on freaking layer cake, bro. And we beat 2 chatters, bro. W Ethan. W Bouncy Bob. Low-key, I've lost the last 3 games I played against Bouncy Bob, so that hits a little bit different. Really fun game though, man, and we're gonna be able to pull off a 4-0 video for the 2nd day in a row. We have not lost a single game inside of Masters Rank this season, bro. I feel so good about myself, man. Let's go. How much elo? It's gonna be 117, bro. That gets us so close to 9k elo. I cannot wait to check on the global ranking. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. We had another banger, and we're gonna be able to move up almost into the top 1,000 global rank, guys. Number 1125 right now. 1,125. I should probably say it like a real smart guy. Anyway, we'll check up on the US ranking. Barely outside of the top 100, but you know what, man? I am certainly not mad about it. We have pushed an amazing amount in the last 2 videos, so I feel fantastic right now, guys. The road to Masters 2 is looking a little bit slight, man. We don't want to get too cocky. We could always fall off from this point, but we are definitely in a better position than we've been in the last 2 seasons. So hopefully in tomorrow's video, we'll be able to hit that Masters 2, guys, but you've got to make sure that you're subscribed and that you like the video so that you never miss another DBS ranked upload. Hope to see all you guys tomorrow. Stay safe until then. Love each and every one of you so much, but until next time, peace out.